or your Ferrari? Exactly what he's talking about. So, all right, so these are pretty amazing times with technology, right? I'm sure we can all appreciate that. So we can answer almost any question, find anything, message anyone, or find any song, a movie, or product, play any game, or find any media channel with the device that sits in our pocket 24/7. The speed at which information and services can be acquired and the expectations of what we should know and should be capable of are high and only becoming higher and becoming exponentially higher as media becomes and is delivered faster and faster. So, do you think that makes us more or less patient humans as things are faster? What do you guys think? Less. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. We're distancing ourselves from our own human interaction. It's hard to argue against that. Our awareness of our own mental and emotional states becoming an afterthought as we edit and calibrate and go live and tweet and link and post and share aspects of our virtual personhoods, right? So what's happening to our actual physical, biological selves? Not only the parts that we pay close attention to, but what's going on in the back of our minds and our insides because we're so focused on the external stimulus. Are we listening to these instincts anymore? Or are those instincts just being muted by the onslaught of images and sound and the overload of input? So experts estimate that we're bombarded by upwards of 5,000 ads and brands a day, and that's just ads and brands. 30 years ago it was closer to 200, and 60 years ago it was closer to 300. So now we're up to 5,000, just advertisements alone. The majority of which we don't even consciously acknowledge, and most of the time they get buried in our subconscious, but they are going somewhere, and that's a conservative estimate. So most experts believe that these conditions are robbing us on some level of our peacefulness and making it harder for us to be happy. And though we're not consciously aware, the messages get filed in our mind, even subliminal message, ones that make you crave specific food or create a desire to buy a certain product. So, although it's brought about many benefits, and we all use them all the time, every day, social media comes at a price. So ironically, it's making us some of the most antisocial people in generations, creating entirely new categories for psychological disorders and conditions. Facebook depression, social media anxiety, they are out there. So in a recent survey in May 2017, about 1,500 14 to 24-year-olds, I think you guys fall right in there, and the health groups accused social media of deepening young people's feelings of inadequacy and anxiety. The survey concluded that Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter are also harmful. So they're basically saying that these platforms have a negative effect and they can exacerbate young people's body image worries, worsen bullying, sleep problems, depression, and loneliness. So these are all coming with the growing concern that young people suffering harm from sexting and cyberbullying and social media reinforcing these feelings of self-loathing or even increasing the risk of incidents of suicide. So these are real issues with real risks.